Taipei.
Taipei, China. And we're here for actually a family emergency, so we bought a flight within a few days and had to pick up everything and leave the country. Luckily my brother and I both have schedules where we can do that. But I'm trying to see that if I can maintain my base, maintain what I have to do, my training, if I can decently eat, all while being emotionally sound and everything else. So with super long travel, there are a few things you can do. One is if you get lucky, you can get a massage or jump into a massage chair.
Look like a mummy.
The other thing you can do is that you can stretch. Do some simple stretches, stay loose. And if I can take care of myself a little more now, 100% I shall be better off. I can't just live this life where I'm acting like I'm going on vacations and I'm not trying to do my job. My job is to work out and work. Now I'm actually trying to walk a little bit and do a little bit of airport cardio, I guess low intensity, 20 minutes worth or so. So that's the thing. I think a lot of us see these people on Instagram and we're like, how are these people living this life? But they're not. Like, you have to do both at all times. Oh, they got Hennessy on deck, shorty.
XO.
Tastes like bacon.
Right.
Fried bacon.
Oh, he getting one.
Everything's different here, right? Like, I'm in a hospital. I've never been in a hospital. I slept right there. I've never spent the night in a hospital. I've never been in the Philippines, and all of it is new. So all of this is a new experience. And I think in that new experience, my first impulse is to drop everything. It's to drop how I eat. It's to make an excuse and say that I'm overwhelmed with this thing right now. It's hard to even think about, can I maintain my athletic base while doing this? This challenge for me is not only trying to be the best family member I can, but being as good as I can to myself in my career, which has been extremely hard. And it's probably one of the more difficult things I've ever done, is think about what I still need to just not drop all of my habits. It's a different world. And yeah, I'm just trying to be as stable as I can, and hopefully I'll get some training soon.
Now I want everybody to clap your hands in this place. Come on!
So my brother and I have managed to finish what was probably one of the more stressful weeks of my life. My goal was to not go to 0%, and I still achieved that. So even if I still operated my day-to-day procedure at 15%, 20%, like I still operated, right? I just still didn't drop to 0. I did the best I could, and I have to say I am kind of walking off proud of that. So right now we are at the airport heading to, wow, Troy, look where this says the lens is made. Lens made in Japan.
7 and 12. Please do not smoke in this train doors. We wish you a pleasant journey.
Going to the train to, yeah?
The train thing, yeah.
Where are we going?
Tree stops there. I don't even know where we're going. Where are we going? Hotel. Hotel.
Let me see the dojo. Boy, you in the dojo with your shoes on?
Oh, whole time I'm tripping. Thank you. Arigato. Yeah, eat this all, huh? Cracking. Hey, I'm about to show you the travel life hack of the century. If you haven't done this, I don't know. Okay, liquid sucralose. I keep this with me. It's allowed on every airplane. It fits on your carry-on and everything. All you have to do is get a little bit of liquid sucralose. They come individually like this, or you can buy like a large one and just refill it. And all you do every time you have some tea is just take a little dab right here. Bam, take a little dab right here. Bam. You don't have to use a ton of sugar. And if you are using a ton of sugar, I'm really just not even sure what you're doing. Here, you can have the green one. Be careful, it's hot. We're gonna go eat. I'm gonna try to be formal. We're gonna have a little.
What up? Yeah, we ready?
We're gonna have some Troy didn't even want to come here because the prices were absolutely outrageous at first. But it looks like he's just gonna spend a ton of money, and we're just gonna have a ton of good eats.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So we'll take a little piece. Troy was still kind of hungry after we left the restaurant. So we went from probably the highest of the high-end restaurant, and now we're in, I don't even know really what to call where we're at right now.
I asked this man what comes with the assorted skewers. He looked me dead in the eye and was like, I don't know. Mystery meats.
The best in Tokyo. Just got done with a quick 15-minute workout. Probably the most effective thing I think that I take on the road when I know I can't hit a gym is a band. A band weighs nothing, right? Especially that common red resistance band. You can stretch it to make as much resistance as you want, or you can close it to make a little less. So what I do is I try to make sure I just do reps of 20 on everything. The reality is I'm not going to maintain strength that well, but at least I can exercise, right? And I think that's the thing, is that if we can't have the perfect setup, sometimes we want to scrap the whole thing and just think like, I don't want to do anything. But I've managed to learn how to do, if I can't have my macros exactly, I'm just eating for a range of calories. If I can maintain a range of calories, and if I can maintain at least exercise, like standard cardiovascular health, like I'll be okay. And I think we need to not be so black and white and know that there is a spectrum in what we're doing. Just because we're at the high end doesn't mean we need to stay at the high end. That was like 15-20 minutes of something quick that I just did. Now I'm just about to go start the day. If you're not a nerd, this is the part where you stop watching, but if you are a nerd, son. I can't even believe this is the thing right now. This entire neighborhood that we're in right now, everything is anime based and anime themed. It is absolutely insane. It's kind of crazy to me that adults have created this extreme place of fantasy, and it's really cool. And I'm just gonna try not to spend too much money and see what happens. two things. One, it's very quiet in here, but the flavors are loud in my mouth. The other thing is that I've never had green tea while I've had sushi, and it's not bad. I've always had like Diet Coke or something like that back home. 3, get that Toro in the lens. Oh baby.
Gotta pay from the back door thing, get me? Back door thing.
Fun fact, I'm slightly allergic to shellfish. Well, I'm very allergic to shellfish, I should say. And I shouldn't have had that miso because it had a little shrimp head in it, so now I got a little but I'm happy. So tonight we ate really good bluefin tuna, and we ate well. I think Troy and I are starting a customary Japanese tradition, unbeknownst to us, where we have to eat a really good meal, then we have to go to the gas station and eat just the most random assortment of gas station food we can find. Spent an excessive amount of money on a bunch of random junk. Yeah, we went a little overboard, but this beast behind me is the feast behind me, and hopefully not get too sick and see how it goes. But here it is.
Perfect.
That's a whole lot of. The real secret to being able to eat and taste all those foods is making sure you have protein first. Get your protein down, and then that will obviously fill you since protein is more filling, and you're less prone to fill up on just a bunch of basically sugar and fat. So let's say I have some protein, 250-200 calories worth of protein, then I'll probably fill up on about 500-600 calories worth of whatever that stuff is, bite by bite. So all in all, right, I really still will only eat like a regular meal's worth of calories. All of the macros aren't immaculate, but I still got to experience something, which I think is a pretty good trade-off.